All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us today here live at Southern Motor Company. I'm Chad with Charleston Car Videos. We're actually going to walk around this Jeep Wrangler today and let you see it. And we'll give everybody just a moment to log in on the stream. I always like to wait for maybe a few people to join in. And then we'll start actually going around the car, checking it out, and tell you a little bit about this particular Jeep Wrangler, give you some history on it. And then, of course, let you know what the price is and all the details of this particular vehicle. Now, you know, we've been selling Jeep Wranglers right here at our store for quite a while now, but we just bought this particular Jeep maybe a little over a month ago. And, you know, at first, sometimes you buy cars and, you know, you think they might sell super fast, you know, within the first week or two. And then sometimes they don't. You know, there's no rhyme or reason to some cars selling faster than others, but I do always say, well, you know, sometimes it comes down to price. Like if this particular Jeep was, you know, like 10,000 less than what it is now, of course, you know, it would sell extremely fast. But every vehicle in the marketplace for sale has a price, and the price a lot of the time has to do with, you know, the mileage of the car, the condition of the car, and the year and what it is and all that. So, and you know, it also comes down to, you know, what the dealers pay for the cars and all that, you know. So you know, the world that we live in right now, everything seems to have been inflated, and as a lot of y'all know, cars have also, the pricing of used vehicles has risen quite a bit. But now I will tell you guys and girls, the prices of used cars is starting to kind of trickle back down a little bit, and getting to normal. New cars are still selling, you know, a little bit less because we're still waiting for the microchip shortage to come back and microchips to be able to be produced. Once that plant's done being built, wherever they're building it at here in the United States, you know, we'll start seeing production of new cars skyrocket again, and things will start getting back to normal with used and new cars. But again, until that day comes, you're going to notice everything's going to be a little bit different. So anyways, give me just 1 minute here. I'm going to stop talking for a second. I'm going to actually go grab me a little bottle of water because it is actually hot today outside here in Charleston. It's in the 80s. And then I'm going to come right back in just about 2 minutes, and we'll get the live stream rocking and rolling. But, you know, I was just thinking about it. I might want to move the camera a little bit, give y'all a little different view of the Jeep and some other cars. We got all types of vehicles out here today. I know a lot of y'all that are subscribers of Charleston Car Videos. You know, you probably watch a lot of the car videos that I produce. So you probably some of these vehicles already before on camera. What's out here today is the 2016 JKU Rubicon over there. Beast. Oh, you can zoom in. How about that? But yeah, that Jeep right there is really, it's got a lot of stuff done to it. Also, so it's a low mileage Jeep, but and it's a Rubicon, which is neat. All right, let's get zoomed back out. But let me go grab some water, and then we will get this party started. And anyways, thanks for joining with us. If you are joining with us live, please hit the thumbs up there and give us a like on the channel. And if you haven't subscribed, check us out. Subscribe to Charleston Car Videos. Been doing this now since 2010, right about the same time as this store opened up right here on Rivers Avenue, you know, which is kind of interesting. My YouTube career started right there on this channel. This store started right here. And look where we're at all these years later. It's 2022, still rocking and rolling. So that's wonderful. God bless it, man. I tell you, that's great. But give me just a minute and I'll be right back. Pretty cool Jeep though, isn't it? Who's a fan of those TJs? Get in the comment section, guys and girls, and share some feedback. Get some discussion going. You know, everybody loves chit-chatting it up a little bit in the comment section while a live stream's going. Thank you. right, everybody, I'm back. You know, you got to keep yourself hydrated, y'all. Wintertime, summertime, springtime, keep yourself hydrated. This is not an ad for water, but water's good for you. H2O, it's free. You can drink it right out of the tap. You can go out to the water hose in your garden out there and just do like that, and you can have water. Now, I don't really suggest drinking water right out of the hose. We did that when we were younger as kids. I can remember playing outside and getting the hose, drinking water. I mean, all the time. But, you know, you just never know what's all in that water that's coming right out of those taps down there. A lot of lead, supposedly. But anyways, you can drink it, though. It is free to drink. You can let it sit out in the sun and purify. You can do whatever you want with it. But one thing's for sure, we got to have water in us, and that Jeep's got to have some water, too. So let's go ahead and talk about this Jeep Wrangler and tell you a little bit about it. What's up, guys? What's up? All right. So what we got here is a 2003 Jeep Wrangler Tj. These right here are like, here's what they are. They're the Jeeps that a lot of people are really excited about having, right? Because it kind of, I don't know, it's kind of, to me, a lot of people go, that's a Jeep Wrangler. You know, it feels like a Jeep Wrangler, it looks like a Wrangler. It is a Wrangler. Anyways, the YJ Jeep, now again, a little history lesson, right? The YJ is what Jeep, everybody? The YJ Jeep is the one that has the square headlights, right? The square headlights. Also, the YJ has the square lights, and the grill is a little bit longer going down, which to me, which I've always liked about the YJ, is it kind of has a close resemblance, other than the square headlights, to a CJ Jeep. Just saying, just saying. When I worked at the Rogers Wranglers place, you know, a few years ago, and they may still have it, there was a green YJ that they had put an LS swap in, which was the V8, you know, Corvette motor, or actually it was a motor out of a Chevrolet Tahoe. But anyways, it was Father's Day, and they let me take the vehicle out that weekend and that Sunday on Father's Day, and let me drive it over the weekend. And I'll tell you, boy, oh boy, I fell in love with that Jeep. It was that Mopar green, the V8 motor. It was loud, it sounded good, had a little bit of a lift on it, but it had that muscly kind of muscle car look to it with the Jeep Wrangler. Now that can be done with these as well, but the YJ was such a sweet Wrangler. Now some folks aren't a big fan of those square headlights, and they rather have the circle lights. Well, that's what we got here today. So this one's got 72,000 miles on it, and I'm hoping that somebody here on YouTube or on Facebook will watch this and give me a call and possibly purchase it from us. It's time for this one to go ahead and find a new home wherever that may be. Now, it's not a rusty Jeep, so it doesn't have rust all under it. It doesn't. It's a Southern vehicle if you go look at the Carfax report. It's got Pacer wheels, just the basic 5 stars there in silver, and it's got some tires. Of course it's got tires. Now, the tires on it are not brand spanking new, but you do got tread, and they'll last for a little while, but they are getting a little bit worn down, so they're gonna need some tires on it eventually. But if you bought the Jeep, you don't have to do tires like immediately, but if you bought it and you wanted to add some tires on it, I think that would be nice. You got springs and shocks. It's got a little bit of a lift. I'm guessing this is probably a 2.5 to 3 inch lift on it. Running rails. I can't see that being a 4-inch lift, but you know, some of y'all can look at it. Some of y'all Jeepers out there that are really into this stuff even more than I am, y'all be able to look at this and go, all right, you can eyeball it and say, that's a set of 33s on there. What a 3.5 inch, 3-inch lift, you know, something like that. Paint's in good shape though. The hard top's in nice shape. And I would hope that some of y'all watching that really love Jeep Wranglers would comment and say, you know, it actually is a really nice Jeep, you know. Let us know in the comment section. All right, let's keep on looking, right? Nice and heavy, got a big old tire on the back. I think the tire in the rear, yeah, it's a little different than the ones on the vehicle, but that's a brand spanking new tire. Plenty of tread on there. It might, yeah, and it's got a different wheel as well. It's not the same wheel that's on the outside. It's not those Pacer wheels, but at least you got a 5th wheel. Some of them don't come with 5th wheels, you know. Back seat, we got that. If you need more space, you can flip that seat down and flip it up. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Just like this, boom, boom. And look, you got all that room right there to store stuff in. And if you need more space, just take the back seat and put it in the garage and just have that area opened up. If you don't ever really have anybody sitting in the back, you know, then it's just a two-seater. Carpets are in good shape with this one. Okay. All your padding's in good shape. Speakers have been replaced up top there. I think those are kicker speakers up there. The grills look nice on them. The back of the seats look good. Now, let's keep moving forward. You do have the tow package right here. Now, that's not factory. It was added on at one point or another, but it looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and drop this down. Back glass looks nice. It's tinted, along with tint on the rest of the vehicle. Originally, if you see here, it was originally sold at this place here, McGuire & Sons Auto Brokers in Virginia. So now we are here in South Carolina at Southern Motor Company. Now, we did buy this vehicle at an auction. So, you know, 90% of the cars on the lot are bought at auction. That's just how it works in the car business. You know, a lot of pre-owned car lots, that's the only place they can get vehicles as at auction. So a lot of people go, oh, well, why do you buy so many vehicles at auction? Well, I mean, how else do you think car dealers get vehicles? They have to go to auctions. You know, you can trade vehicles in, and we do get those. But again, we have to go out on a weekly, bi-weekly basis and buy vehicles. That's how we stay in business, is buying cars and putting them out here on the lot. And we inspect all these vehicles, check them out, make sure they're in good shape. All right, moving right along, right? I hope you're enjoying a little bit of the video. This is a live stream. Where's the key to the Jeep? And thank you for joining. Seriously, if you haven't subscribed already to Charleston Car videos, please go ahead and do that. All right, here's the key. Now, here's what I'll tell you with this one. You got two different keys, right? You got your original Chrysler key right here that came with the Jeep, and then you got this black spare key. Now, the Chrysler key opens the door to the vehicle, but it does not crank the vehicle. And why is that? Because obviously, at one point or another, the ignition was changed out on the Jeep, probably had to be replaced, and so that's got a different key to crank it. Let's go ahead and crank her up. Boom, easy. AC blows cold. You got a JVC head unit in here. It works great. So your CD player works. You got an auxiliary. I wish it had a USB port. If this was mine, I'd probably swap it out at one point or another and get a USB just to charge the phone and transfer some music in. That might be something you want to do. The fans blow on high. They blow there, there, and there. So all this stuff works the way it should work, which is nice. Also, the blend doors and all that stuff do what they're supposed to do. I can switch it to the floor, to the windshield, to the vents. So that's good stuff. Okay, you can hear the compressor clicking on and off. And if you're noticing while watching the video, there's a little water under the vehicle because the AC is blowing cold and it's dropping a little water on the ground. You got cruise control, and there's the mileage. Give you a look at that. 72,793 on the miles. So good stuff there. Dash is in good shape. It's not all beat up and tore up. Glove box. There you go. Got books and manuals in there. Okay, and then we got a winch on the front. And you got all that. Stickers look good. Good. Mirrors, all that stuff. Sounds good under the hood. Okay? So this is all good stuff. We even put a full tank of gas in there for you. All right, so thank you for joining. Let me show you the engine, and then we're about done. We'll set the camera down for a moment so you can see. All right. Thank you for joining with us. Thumbs up. Battery looks great. All your hoses look good. You'll notice nothing's dry rotted. Again, everything looks good. This is ice cold right here. Look at that. Ice cold. Condensation's good stuff. That means you got a freezing cold AC system. Air filter, I checked on it already. I don't need to pop it open right now, but the air filter's in good shape. You can see the master cylinder back there. It looks really clean. Bosch. Okay. Intake manifold, all that stuff looks fantastic. You also notice you don't have any rust under here, okay? Then look under the hood. This is another thing you always should pay attention to when shopping for any vehicle, really. Look under the hood and see if anything's been sprayed all under there, okay? You know, if something major happens where the radiator goes or a hose explodes or rips and pops open, it's going to put fluid under that hood. Now, I'm not saying any car that's got some kind of stainage under here is a bad car, because obviously something happened at one point or another and they probably had to fix it. But again, did the people take the time to even clean it and make it right after all that happened, you know? So this one, as you can see, very clean. Either someone cleaned it up really well and nothing, or nothing ever happened like that. We also have brand new stickers on it. I mean, these are all the little fine details that we pay attention to at our store to make sure an 03 Jeep Wrangler is going to be what you want. You're going to get the best bang for your buck. When you spend, let's say, 20,000 bucks on a Jeep like this, you want to have new stickers, good paint, wiper blades that aren't all beat up and worn out. You want to buy a car that's got a windshield that's not got a crack in it, okay? Things like that. Those are important things because a lot of the times, folks, vehicles like this right here will get purchased and the customer sometimes doesn't even show up at the store. They buy it online or on the phone with me and we have it transported and shipped right to their house wherever they live at. That happens a lot, especially on older classics. Now, if someone locally wants to buy it, they're going to come by the store, or somebody an hour out is going to come by the store. But again, you get somebody in Texas, you know, Virginia, Florida, whatever. Again, last month I had probably 6 to 7 cars that got shipped from here out to other places. So people do that quite often. And this is why I make these videos, so you can see exactly what you're buying before you buy it. I wouldn't want something showing up in my house and not being as described. So I'm trying to describe it the best I can so you know exactly what you're getting. If you need more details or pictures of the undercarriage and all that, go to my website. I got all that stuff right on there for you. So thank you for watching the live stream right here on CCV. If you haven't already, please check out the Southern Motor Company YouTube channel. I also put videos on there on a daily. Those are my basic walk-around videos that go up on our website. And some fun stuff we do with Mr. Chris when he gets on camera. But CCV is my channel that I enjoy putting videos up on for everybody that enjoys watching them. So I thank you for taking the time to click on here. But also go check them out over there. If you're on Facebook, check us out on there. Just type in Southern Motor Company. Thanks again. Have a great day. If you ever see a vehicle in the background that you want to see on camera and I haven't done a video yet, let me know. I'll be happy to help you and film it so you can make a good decision on buying whatever it is you want to buy. But have a great day, y'all. Enjoy your day. I do have a special video coming out here in the next few days about what's been going on in my life over the last month or so. I want to share this with all of y'all because it's a very special moment. And you know, it's something that's been going on, and I think I do need to share what's been going on. A few friends of mine have said, Chad, you need to go on your channel and talk about it a little bit for your sake, but also to let folks know what happened. So I'm going to do that, and that's something that I got to have to work on and make that video. But thank you again. Have a great day. God bless you, and I appreciate everybody's support right here on YouTube. See you soon.